Just staring at the screen tonight. The cursor blinks in the pale moonlight. We used to be grouped perfectly aligned. Now I'm just searching for the pieces you left behind. Yeah, checking the history panel. I drag the opacity down to 30%, wondering where all our good times went. You were the vibrant hue in my monochrome space. Now there's just an empty transparent trace. Clicking through the files of the days we shared, zooming in on the moments to see if you cared. But the pixels are breaking, the edges are rough. I guess my resolution just wasn't enough. I try to crop you out frame by frame, but this digital canvas still calls your name. The grid lines are shifting, the layout is torn in this quiet studio where my heart is worn. We are unlinked layers drifting apart, different blending modes inside my heart. I can't undo the words that we said. Just rendering these memories alone in my bed. Unlinked layers floating in the dark. You took your colors and left a watermark. Select delete, but you're still in the cache. Select delete, watching all memories crash. Yeah, unlinked, untied, nowhere left to hide. I adjust the contrast, trying to see it clear. Why the shadows get darker when you're not here. My anchor points are broken, I've lost my path. Calculating the distance in this emotional math. I drop a shadow, but it falls on the floor. I don't even know what I'm designing for. Yeah. Yeah. Feel the distance, watch it expand. Lost the connection, let go of my hand. We are unlinked layers drifting apart, different blending modes inside my heart. I can't undo the words that we said. Just rendering these memories alone in my bed. Unlinked layers floating in the dark. You took your colors and left a watermark. Maybe someday I'll merge this file, save the tears and force a smile. But tonight I'll leave the layers free, letting the empty space just breathe with me. No shortcuts left to bring you back, just a heavy heart and a rhythm track. Unlinked, unsaved, letting the monitor fade to gray. The distance between us, it's an art of its own. Yeah, breathe in the negative space. Light letters on a poster, we were standing too tight, suffocating the margins, dimming the light. Now there's too much kerning, too much room, a vast empty layout, drowning in gloom. I tried to adjust the tracking, pull you near, but the type of B of us is no longer clear. I measure the distance in millimeters in size, reading the bold text of our last goodbyes. It's the space between the words that hurts the most. I'm designing a future, but you're just a ghost. The alignment is off, the baseline is skewed. Nothing makes sense when I'm missing you. Oh, the negative space is screaming so loud. A silent, empty vacuum in the middle of the crowd. We left too much room in the final draft. Forgot how to cry, forgot how we laughed. Negative space, it shapes who we are, but right now it just means you're too far. Push it left, push it right. We lost our balance in the middle of the night. Push it left, push it right. Fading like a seraph in the morning light. I switched to italics to lean into the pain, using the light font to weather the rain. The paragraphs we wrote are justified and clean, but they don't tell the story of what happened between. You were the heavy stroke, I was the thin, a classic typeface, but we couldn't win. Watch the layout break. Oh, the negative space is screaming so loud. A silent, empty vacuum in the middle of the crowd. We left too much room in the final draft. Forgot how to cry, forgot how we laughed. Negative space, it shapes who we are, but right now it just means you're too far. The design breathe, but this white space is freezing, making me freeze. I let the text wrap around the hole you left. A beautiful layout born from theft. Just letters floating on a screen, the widest gap I've ever seen. Nothing but values left. Zero saturation. We started in RGB, vibrant and loud, painting our dreams on every passing cloud. Neon magenta in the bright sign. I thought we were part of a master plan, but the hues started shifting, the tones went cold. The brightest of yellow started looking old. Now I'm sliding the saturation down to the floor. I can't handle the colors of us anymore. Black and white, shades of gray. That's the only way I can see you today. If I take out the warmth, maybe it won't burn. A monochromatic lesson that I had to learn. Now I got a grayscale heart, beating in the chill, swallowed by the shadows on this lonely hill. You were the X code I memorized by heart, but we converted to gray, right from the start. Grayscale heart, running on the trap beat, walking down an endless, colorless street. Saturate the pain, make it all fade. Living in the dark, living in the shade. Saturate the love, watch the colors drop. Spinning in the gray, and I just can't stop. I drop of the tears falling on my desk. It's just pure black, a beautiful mess. The gradient of us went from bright to dark. Left a heavy 808 booming in the park. I try to color correct the way that we find, but you can't fix a picture when the highlights are caught. Drop the color. Let the bass talk. Now I got a grayscale heart, beating in the chill, swallowed by the shadows on this lonely hill. You were the hex code I memorized by heart. Converted to gray, right from the start. street. Maybe one day I'll find a new palette to use. Break out of the blacks, the grays and the blues. But for tonight, I'm comfortable in the dark, letting the monochrome leave its mark. No, 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 no red flags, no green lights, just endless gray nights. Grayscale heart, 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 signing off. Error loading memories, file not found, or maybe I just don't wanna find it. I try to open up the folder labeled you and me, but the system's crashing, freezing up the screen, glitching through the photos from the summer rain. Every broken pixel is a sharp little pain. Our data got corrupted somewhere down the line, a fatal error warning that we weren't fine. I hit refresh, but nothing ever loads, just walking alone down these digital roads. Error 404, my love is not found. My heart is spinning like a cursor round and round. I wanna reboot, start it over new, but the hard drive is damaged and the virus is you. It's a corrupted file, broken and torn, a digital tragedy from the day it was born. I can't retrieve the promises you made, watching the fragments of our history fade. Corrupted files sitting in the trash, waiting for the system to finally crash. Click, 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 glitch, glitch, watch the screen tear. Glitch, 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 pretend I don't care. Format the drive, wipe it all clean, erase every trace of where we have been. I run a diagnostic on my heavy chest, trying to recover what is deemed the best, but the sectors are bad, the memory is weak. A quiet syntax error every time I speak. We compressed our love till it couldn't breathe. Now there's only zip files of you taking your lead. System failure. It's a corrupted file, broken and torn, a digital tragedy from the day it was born. I can't retrieve the promises you made, watching the fragments of our history fade. Corrupted files sitting in the trash, waiting for the system to finally crash. Taking back my voice. Task manager open and task closing the program. Goodbye. The final step, rendering the truth. It's time to flatten the layers, time to hit export. We had a long run, but it ended up short. I checked the settings, making sure it's high res, capturing the beauty of this beautiful mess. The progress bar is moving slow and steady now. I'm learning how to let you go, I'm figuring out how. A blank canvas waiting for a brand new day, while the acoustic guitar strums the pain away. No more edits, no more changing the past. past. We built a fragile masterpiece that couldn't last. I'll save it as a JPEG, a single solid frame, a read-only memory that still bears your name. Export to canvas, let the artwork dry. No more blending modes, no more reasons to cry. It is what it is, locked in its place. I'm staring at the beauty of my own empty space. Export to canvas, the rendering is done. Our story has set beneath the digital sun. Save as complete, let the music play. Save as complete, I'll be okay. A warm analog bass to hold my hand, walking on the shores of a brand new land. I close the application, shut down the screen. The quietest my studio has ever been. The minimalist beat matches my slow heart rate. Accepting the reality, accepting our fate. No vector lines to pull me back to your side. Just this lo-fi ballad and a sense of pride. Let the artwork dry, no more blending modes, no more reasons to cry. It is what it is, locked in its place. I'm staring at the beauty of my own empty space. Export to canvas, the rendering is done. Our story has set beneath the digital sun. Remains true, not running away is what I must do. I face the empty canvas without any fear. The after image of you is finally clear. Render complete, the file is closed, ready for tomorrow. Just me, the beat, and the morning light. The city moves at 100 miles, a blur of coats, a blur of smiles. But then the frame rate suddenly drops. Right at the corner, the whole world stops. Yeah, just one glance. Walking down Bedford, iced coffee in hand. Just another Tuesday, exactly as I planned. The grid is perfectly snapped into place until I catch the familiar geometry of your face. You're standing by the traffic light, waiting for the green, looking like a still frame from a forgotten scene. The background is Russian taxis flying by, but the foreground is frozen, caught in your eye. It's an optical illusion in this concrete maze, lost in the rendering of art form of days. The elements are shifting at a different speed. You're the only focal point that I currently read. My mind is scrolling down, but my feet are stuck. A random generation, just a stroke of luck. It's parallax scrolling in the middle of the street. Two different timelines that were never meant to meet. You're moving in slow motion while the city flies, reflecting all the history hiding in your eyes. Parallax scrolling, a trick of the light, holding my breath till you're out of sight. Look away, keep the rhythm, don't break the line. Look away, keep the rhythm, tell myself I'm fine. Shift the focus, pan to the right. Keep on walking into the light. I notice you're wearing that same gray coat, the one with the collar I always used to fold. A tiny detail on a massive screen, a subtle pixel that shouldn't be seen. You turn your head, our sight lines cross. A momentary glitch, a sudden loss. But neither of us waves, neither of us peaks. Just two strangers with secrets on our cheeks. Don't stop the scroll. Keep moving. Parallax scrolling in the middle of the street. Two funny thing, it blurs the winter and sharpens the spring. I'm blurring you out with the heavy Gaussian haze, trying to navigate the rest of my days. No need to interact, no need to click. This fleeting animation is moving too quick. The light turns green, the scrolling resumes. We merge back into the crowded rooms. Parallax fades, just an ordinary day. Fingers twitching on the keyboard of my mind, looking for a shortcut, but life doesn't work that way. Three steps past you, the hesitation hits. My brain is calculating all the missing bits. Did I look okay? Did I hold my ground? The silence between us was a deafening sound. My muscle memory screams to turn around and say hi, to rewrite the script under this Brooklyn sky. It's a dangerous habit, this design is flawed, thinking I can erase the things I just saw. I try to press undo on the way my heart beat when I saw your sneakers planted on the street. I wanna hit command and zero back the time, untangle the rhythm, reconstruct the rhyme, erase the awkwardness, smooth out the curve, find the exact moment I lost my nerve. But it's a CMD plus the illusion in the real world space. You can't just step back and wipe away your face. The stroke is already drawn, the ink is on the page. We are just actors walking off the stage. Oh, the CMD plus the illusion, playing with my head, all our sentences beautifully unsaid. Step, step, don't look back now. Step, step, make it through somehow. No shortcuts here, no magic keys, just the autumn wind and the falling leaves. I keep my posture straight, drafting a new path, trying to escape the emotional math. If I had smiled, would you have stopped to talk, or would we just disrupt this lonely city walk? The variables are too complex to compute. Better to stay silent, better to stay mute. I adjust my collar, pretending I'm cool, a veteran playing the part of a fool. Yeah, let the reality render. But it's a CMD plus the illusion in a real world space. You can't just step back and wipe away your face. The stroke is already drawn, the ink is on the page. We are just actors walking off the stage. Oh, the CMD plus the illusion, playing with my head, leaving all our sentences beautifully unsaid. Original file, you just gotta live with it and force a smile. Every mistake is a part of the design. I'll keep your memory, but the future is mine. Keep my hands in my pockets, no undo, just moving forward. That's the only command I need. walk the same path, different directions, no strings attached. The space between us felt like 50 miles, hidden behind our unconvincing smiles. I felt the magnetic pull of our old days, trapped in a deeply saturated haze. You were the anchor point that held my lines, the center of all my chaotic designs. But today as we passed without a single sound, I realized the anchor wasn't in the ground. It was floating in the ether, disconnected and free, a Bezier curve that lost its trajectory. There was no tension, no pulling me back, just a smooth transition on this lonely track. I thought I would shatter, I thought I would break, but it was just a ripple on a quiet lake. We are untethered anchors, drifting in the crowd. Our history is silenced, it's no longer loud. I didn't reach out, and neither did you. A masterpiece of nothing, colored in blue. Untethered anchors floating out of sight, two separate layers in the fading light. Detach, release, let the vector fly. Detach, release, underneath the sky. No handles to adjust, no paths to align. I'm finally yours and you're no longer mine. Wait, scratch that, I am finally mine. I felt the rush of cold air as you brushed my sleeve. The hardest part of staying is knowing when to leave. I didn't feel the sting I was preparing for, just a gentle closing of a heavy door. The grid is empty, the guides are cleared away. I've got a brand new project starting up today. No constraints to hold my imagination down, just me and the rhythm of this massive town. Let it flow, let it are untethered anchors, drifting in the crowd. Our history is silenced, it's no longer loud. I didn't reach out, and neither did you. A masterpiece of nothing, colored in blue. Untethered anchors floating out of sight, two separate layers in the fading light. It's just passing by without hesitation. A mutual agreement signed in thin air, a quiet confirmation that we no longer care. The anchor is gone, I'm drawing freehand now. Watch me sketch the sky. Goodbye. Almost look back. Almost. Half a block down, I finally stopped. Felt like a system file had just been dropped. The urge to turn around was heavy and thick, a psychological glitch, a dirty trick. I wanted to capture the moment, save it to the drive, to prove that a memory was still alive. The autosave was running in the background of my brain, archiving the shock, the surprise, the pain. But what's the point of backing up a broken file? What's the point of saving an empty smile? The loading bar was pausing at 99, a corrupted sector crossing over the line. If I look over my shoulder, the system might crash, everything I built turning into ash. So I interrupted the autosave, cancel the task. I don't need the answers to the questions I'd ask. Let the RAM clear out, let the memory fade. I'm walking away from the mess that we made. Autosave interrupted, shutting it down, leaving your ghost in this busy part of town. Cancel, abort, delete the cache. Cancel, abort, throw it in the trash. Keep my eyes forward, don't break my neck. Walking away from this beautiful wreck. I took a deep breath of the freezing air, reminding myself that you're no longer there. Just a physical presence that happened to pass, a reflection caught in the storefront glass. The acoustic guitar keeps me grounded and sane, washing away the temporary stain. I don't need a backup of a day that is done. I'm perfectly fine walking under the sun. Yeah, keep walking. So I interrupted the autosave, cancel the task, cancel the task. I don't need the answers to the questions I'd ask. Let the RAM clear out, let the memory fade. I'm walking away from the mess that we made. Autosave interrupted, shutting it down, leaving your ghost in this busy part of town. They say you should always save your work, but some projects are better left unfinished. I'm clearing up the storage space inside my chest, making room for something brighter, something best. Process terminated, no new files created today. Just the street, the guitar, and me moving on. Let's get this started. A blank space waiting for me. The encounter is over, the adrenaline drops, the skipping of my heart finally stops. I reach the studio, unlock the front door, toss my heavy coat onto the floor. I thought seeing you would ruin my whole week, leave me feeling vulnerable, fragile and weak. But surprisingly I'm steady, my hands aren't shaking. There's no lingering sorrow, no heart that is breaking. I sit at the desk, boot up the machine, the brightest display that I've ever seen. Not running away is what leaves me behind. I face the past and I'm doing just fine. The encounter was just a brief overlay. Now it's time to design a brand new day. Opening a new artboard, pristine and white, ready to capture the Brooklyn night. No layers from the past dragging me down. I'm the finest creator in this side of town. New artboard, infinite space, putting a confident smile on my face. The bouncy bassline is leading the way. Tomorrow is just a canvas away. Click and drag, set the dimensions right. Click and drag, step them into the light. Fill it with color, fill it with gold. I'm writing a story that's yet to be told. I pick a warm palette, yellows and reds, getting out of the dark where the sorrow threads. The beat is punchy, the rhythm is tight. I'm working my magic deep into the night. You were a client from a long time ago, a project that ended, a finished show. I've got new commissions, new visions to chase, a beautiful future wrapped in this space. Let's go! Get right. Opening a new artboard, pristine and white, ready to capture the Brooklyn night. No layers from the past dragging me down. I'm the finest creator in this side of town. New artboard, infinite space, putting a confident smile on my face. The bouncy bassline is leading the way. Tomorrow is just a canvas. Imperfection is a chance to reset, to forgive, to grow, and maybe forget. I saw you today and I didn't break down. I just wore my independence like a crown. Workspace saved, ready to render. The night is young and so am I. New artboard, let's create. The city hums, a steady bass line in the dark. I trace the shadows, leaving a faint mark. Everything is sharp, then it fades away. Walking up the stairs to my Brooklyn room, shaking off the dust, shaking off the gloom. I saw you on the corner standing in the rain. A sudden flash of color, a sudden flash of pain. I didn't lose my step, I kept my rhythm tight. But now the after image is messing with my sight. My mind is spinning layers, stacking up the past, wondering how a fraction of a second can outlast. The months are moving forward, the healing in the space, just from a single accidental glimpse of your face. I need to dial up the radius, soften up the edge, talking to myself, stepping back from the ledge. The pixels are too clear, the memory's too bright. I need a filter just to make it through the night. Give me that Gaussian blur, wash the sharp lines out, silence the regret and quiet down the doubt. I'm blurring out the background where you used to be, leaving only empty space and focusing on me. Gaussian thoughts drifting in the heavy air, pretending for a moment that I really didn't care. Blur it out, let the colors just bleed. Blur it out, giving my mind what it needs. Slide the toggle right, watch the details hide, washing out the feelings that I kept inside. I pour a cup of tea, watch the steam just rise, a hazy little cloud blocking out the skies. My sketchbook is open but the pencil doesn't move. I'm caught inside the pocket of this melancholy groove. I analyze the vectors of how you walked away. Did you see me too, or was I just a shade of gray? The details don't matter, the file is deeply locked, but tonight the rusted hinges of my heart just softly knock. Let the edges dissolve. Fade it out. Give me that Gaussian blur, wash the sharp lines out, silence the regret and quiet down the doubt. I'm blurring out the background where you used to be, leaving only empty space and focusing on me. Gaussian thoughts drifting in the heavy air, pretending for a moment that I really didn't care. It's funny how the brain holds on to a specific hue, a certain shade of denim, a certain shade of blue. I'll let the memory sit, I won't try to erase. Just throw a heavy filter over your familiar face, softening the edges, letting the night take over. Gaussian thoughts, breathing in, breathing out. I'm still here. Everything felt off-center today, just a little bit shifted to the left. Time to realign. My center of gravity took a sudden shift, caught up in the current of a temporary drift. I was doing fine, perfectly arranged, until I saw your eyes and the geometry change. Now the room feels tilted, the walls are leaning in, a subtle little chaos creeping under my skin. I pull up the guys, the rulers on the screen, trying to measure out exactly what this means. Why does a ghost from a chapter that is closed make me feel so naked, make me feel exposed? I'm selecting all the pieces, drawing out a square, gathering the fragments of a love that isn't there. I need to find my balance, find my symmetry, disconnect my spirit from your lingering debris. I gotta align to the artboard, center of my soul. Take back the driver's seat, take back control. Snap back to the grid where I know I belong. Write another verse to this independent song. Align to the artboard, perfect and precise. I won't let your memory roll the loaded dice. Center horizontal, center vertical too. Center horizontal, moving far away from you. Lock the layer down, don't let it slide. Keep my head up high, keep my foolish pride. I play a smooth track just to drown the static out, erasing all the margins, erasing all the doubt. The broken bridges glow when the cables stay designed. A masterpiece of tension, just like yours and mine. But I don't need the tension, I need a quiet flow, a steady neo-soul, be taking it real slow. I'm adjusting my position, moving to the right, getting comfortable alone in the middle of the night. Find the center, keep it steady. I gotta align to the artboard, center of my soul. Take back the driver's seat, take back control. Snap back to the grid where I know I belong. Write another verse to this independent song. Align to the artboard, perfect and precise. I won't let your memory roll the loaded dice. Sometimes you get bumped slightly out of place, just an occupational hazard in this human space. I let the shortcut keys bring myself to the core, stronger and much wiser than I ever was before. Align, perfectly centered, no extra space, just me and the canvas. Yeah, we good. Shadows are too warm, the highlights are too cold. I need to fix the tone. You walked by and brought the yellow back, a sudden burst of light on the canvas painted black. My midtones got confused, my shadows turned to blue, a messy combination that was entirely you. I'm sitting in my studio, adjusting the display, trying to make sense of the feelings from today. It wasn't quite a heartache, it wasn't quite a thrill, just a weird cocktail, a bitter little pill. I opened up the panel, dragged the sliders around, looking for a frequency, looking for a sound. I add a little sigh and to cool the burning red, trying to quiet down the voices in my head. The contrast is too harsh, it's hurting my own eyes, trapped inside the spectrum of our old goodbyes. I'm losing my color balance, shifting in the dark, a sudden rush of memories leaving their watermark. I'm trying to color correct the way I feel tonight, but every adjustment just doesn't feel right. Color balance spinning out of my control, a moody trap beat echoing inside my soul. Too much magenta, not enough green, the strangest little picture that I've ever seen. Drop the highlights down, Let the shadows grow, hide the messy feelings that I don't want to show. You always loved the warmth, I prefer the chill. A fundamental difference that we couldn't ever feel. Today when our eyes met, I saw the amber glow, reminding me of places that I used to know. But I can't live in amber, it trapped the things inside. A beautiful museum where the ancient insects hide. I need the cool breeze of this lonely city street. I need the 808s pulsing right beneath my feet. Yeah, feel the shift, tone it down. I'm losing my color balance, shifting in the dark. A sudden rush of memories leaving their watermark. I'm trying to correct the way I feel tonight, but every adjustment just doesn't feel right. Color balance spinning out of my control. A moody trap beat echoing inside my soul. Go astray. I'll save this twisted file for another lonely time, and let the weird hues bleed into this rhyme. Leave the sliders where they are, embrace the weird colors. Tomorrow will bring a different light. Signing off. The process takes time. You can't rush the machine, you just gotta wait. My head is feeling heavy, the CPU is maxed. I tried to play it cool, I tried to stay relaxed, but seeing you today put a burden on the drive. Working overtime just to keep myself alive. I've got 1,000 thoughts compiling in my brain, a complicated sequence of nostalgia and pain. I drop them in the software, hit the render key, hoping it will process and finally set me free. It's calculating frames one by one they go. Why the human heart always works so damn slow. The loading bars creeping a fraction at a time. I'm staring at the screen, committing no crime, just waiting for the feeling to finally pass me by. Watching the percentages slowly start to multiply. I'm stuck in the render queue, waiting for the end, waiting for my broken mind to finally mend. The fan is spinning loud, the temperature is high, trying to explore the reason not to cry. Oh, 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 the render queue, it tests my patience now. I'll get through this night, I'll figure out just how. Processing frame 1, processing frame 2, trying to delete every memory of you. 10% done, 20% more, leaving my baggage right outside the door. I paced around the room, look out at the street, watching all the strangers with the places they must meet. They don't know the system crash I had at 2 p.m. I'm just another lonely girl staring out at them. The bright electric cord try to lift my heavy mood, a driving indie bass line replacing all the brood. I know the video will finish, I know the file will save, I just gotta ride the motion of this temporary wave. Keep it moving, let it process. I'm stuck in the render queue, waiting for the end, waiting for my broken mind to finally mend. The fan is spinning loud, the temperature is high, trying to explore the reason not to cry. Oh, 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 the render queue, it tests my patience now. I'll get through this night, I'll figure out just how. begins. You gotta let it run, accept the losses and the wins. It's doing all the math that my heart refuses to compile, in the reality that we are really through. 99%, 100, render complete. I can finally sleep. Too many layers, too many revisions. It's time to lock it down. I've been holding on to pieces, keeping them apart, preserving all the edits inside my foolish heart. Layer 1 was meeting you, layer 2 was bliss, layer 3 the arguments, layer 4 the kiss. I kept them all editable, thinking I could change the outcome of the story, rearrange the strange. But seeing you today in the middle of the crowd made me realize my hopes were far too loud. You look so complete, a finished work of art, while I'm still dissecting the anatomy of my heart. It's time to take the document and merge it all as one. Accept the final picture, admit that we are done. No more moving elements, no more shifting text, no more lying awake wondering what happens next. I'm gonna flatten the image, break the layers, and stop trying to figure out where I could have been. The file size is lighter, the canvas is set, a singular memory with zero regret. Flatten the image, let the past just be a permanent fixture in the gallery of me. Merge it down, make it solid ground. Merge it down, stop spinning around. No transparency, no mask to hide behind, just a finished piece of art leaving you behind. The upright bass is humming, a steady warm embrace. I look around my studio, my own sacred space. I don't need to tweak the past, it happened how it did. I'm no longer acting like a scared and lonely kid. I'll take the flattened file and store it on the shelf, a testament to history, a lesson for myself. The acoustic guitar is crying, but they are happy tears, washing out the remnants of all my hidden fears. Final version, no more edits. I'm gonna flatten the image, bake the layers, and stop trying to figure out where I could have been. The file size is lighter, the canvas is set, a singular memory with zero regret. Flatten the image, let the past just be a permanent fixture in the gallery of me. Remembering how we cried, remembering how we laughed, but closing the file so a new one can start. The ultimate discipline of a designer's heart. File saved, closed, the desk is clean. Tomorrow is a blank page. Good night, Brooklyn. Tape it up, seal it tight. No looking back tonight. Just me, the cardboard, and the bubble wrap, yeah. Packing up the past. I found your favorite mug pushed back on the shelf, a little piece of you hiding from myself. I used to treat it like a fragile work of art. Now it's just another heavy pixel in my heart. I'm folding up the hoodies, tossing out the frames, deleting all the folders categorized by your names. Every corner of the studio is drenched in your hue, a saturated nightmare colored entirely in you. I can't just hit erase, the cache is way too deep. You're in the floorboards, you're in the dust I sweep. So I'm breaking down the boxes, building up a wall, getting ready for the morning when the movers finally call. I'm masking out the background, cutting out the pain. I need a new artboard where it doesn't always rain. Cardboard boxes and heavy bubble wrap, I'm packing up my life, escaping from this trap. I don't wanna see a ghost sitting on my chair. I don't wanna breathe your memory lingering in the air. Gonna shift myself away to a different zip code, taking all my layers down a brand new road. Oh, cardboard boxes stacked up to the sky. This isn't running away, it's just a long goodbye. Wrap it up, tape it down, move it out. Silence the echo, silence the doubt. Wrap it up, tape it down, load the truck. Running out of patience, running out of love. I'm scrolling through the lease, breaking every turn, watching all the bridges that we built begin to burn. The penalty is heavy, but the freedom is so sweet. I need a different view, I need a different street. The dreamy synth is playing, floating in my head, drowning out the arguments we left upon this bed. I take a permanent marker, right fragile on my chest, leaving all this baggage, putting it to rest. Watch the heavy load drop. Cardboard boxes and heavy bubble wrap, I'm packing on my life, escaping from the trap. I don't wanna see a ghost sitting on my chair. I don't wanna breathe your memory lingering in the air. Gonna shift myself away to a different zip code, taking all my layers down a brand new road. Oh, cardboard boxes stacked up to the sky. This isn't running away, it's just a long goodbye. It's just a long goodbye. They say you can't run from the things inside your mind, but I can surely leave your physical traces far behind. A change of scenery, a brand new color space, no corrupted files left in this abandoned place. Label the boxes, destination unknown. Just anywhere but here. Tape it up, I'm gone. This apartment is too crowded, even when I'm alone. Time to serve the notice. The coffee table keeps a ring from your glass, a watermark of history that refuses to pass. I see your silhouette by the kitchen sink, pushing me over the motherfucking brink. I tried to rearrange, shift the furniture around, but your anchor points are buried deep beneath the ground. It's like you own the copyright to the air I breathe. Every time I close my eyes, you're pulling on my sleeve. The landlord doesn't know there's two of us in here, me and the phantom of a love I used to hold so dear. I'm tired of sharing space with an empty shell, living in this beautifully decorated hell. I'm drafting up a notice, putting it on the door. I'm not paying rent for your memory anymore. I'm evicting the ghost, clearing out the hall, taking down the posters, peeling paint off the wall. You overstayed your welcome, you expired your lease. I'm packing up my bags to find a little peace. Oh, evicting the ghost from this Brooklyn view. I gotta leave this city to finally leave you. A soulful little rhythm for a heavy, heavy heart, tearing down the canvas just to get a brand new start. Keys on the counter, lock the heavy door. Keys on the counter, not looking anymore. Leave the ghost inside. does, breaking off the chains, breaking off the rust. The road's piano hums a melancholy tune underneath the light of a fading silver moon. I'm sweeping up the pieces of the shattered glass, letting all the anger and the bitterness pass. I'm a freelancer moving to a fresh new grid, leaving all the stupid little things we ever did. I'm grabbing my hard drives, my tablet and my pen, swearing I will never let my workspace get this cluttered again. Eviction complete, step outside. I'm evicting the ghost, clearing out the hall, taking down the posters, peeling paint off the wall. You overstayed, you're welcome, you expired your lease. I'm packing up my bag just to find a little peace. Oh, evicting the ghost from this Brooklyn view. I gotta leave this city to finally leave you. A soulful little rhythm for a heavy, heavy heart, tearing down the canvas just to get the brand new start. Maybe the next tenant will love the evening light. Maybe they won't feel the chill in the middle of the night. I'm leaving the keys for whoever comes next, and deleting all the history of your toxic text. Door closes, lock clicks, lock clicks, footsteps down the hall. I'm finally out. Watch me walk away. Where am I going? Anywhere the map is blank, just a new set of coordinates. Sitting at the post office, filling out the form, trying to escape the center of the storm. They asked me for the address where the mail should go. I grip the pen tight, but I honestly don't know. I just need a place where your name doesn't reach, where the waves wash the footprints right off the beach. A brand new grid line and untouched X and Y, where I don't see your face in the color of the sky. I'm leaving the domain that we registered as us, getting on the very next intercity bus. No routing number, no digital trail. I'm slipping through the cracks of the system, I won't fail. You can send your apologies into the void, along with the future that we totally destroyed. Forwarding address completely unknown. I'm shutting off the servers, I'm disconnecting the phone. I need a dreamy space, immersive and wide, where the shadows of the past have nowhere left to hide. Oh, forwarding address left intentionally blank. I'm draining all the water from the suffocating tank. A laid back beat for a quiet getaway, leaving you in yesterday, walking to today. Return to sender, no longer resides. Return to sender, changing with the tides. Lost in the system, beautifully free. The only one who knows my location is me. I watch the postal worker stamp the little red ink. I take a deep breath and I try not to overthink. The atmospheric paths wrap around me like a coat, keeping me warm on this lonely little boat. You used to be the anchor, now you're just the weight. I'm dropping you behind before it gets too late. No tracking code can find the rhythm of my heart. I'm an independent artist mastering the art of disappearing. Watch me fade. Completely unknown. I'm shutting off the servers and disconnecting the phone. I need a dreamy space, immersive and wide, where the shadows of the past have nowhere left to hide. Oh, forwarding address left intentionally blank. I'm draining all the water from the suffocating tank. A laid back beat for a quiet getaway, leaving you in yesterday, walking to today. keys to leading the history, embracing the beauty of becoming a mystery. Form submitted, no forwarding path, just white space and a lot of room to breathe. Yeah. Engine starts, the U-Haul is heavy, but my heart is getting lighter. Let's drive. Yeah. Put the truck in drive, navigating down the block, racing right against the ticking of the clock. The skyline in the mirror is starting to distort. My time in the city ended up falling short. I glance in the reflection, the building shrinking down. The geometry of you, the geometry of this town is rendering in real time, getting smaller by the mile. And for the first time in months, I'm starting to smile. I tried to make it work, I tried to stay and fight, but staying in that room was blocking out my light. The upright bass is thumping, matching with the tires, driving right away from the ashes of our fires. I'm shifting up the gears, accelerating fast, leaving all the renders of our cinematic past. It's a rearview mirror render, fading in the dust, a broken down masterpiece, covered up in rust. I don't wanna see the streets where we used to walk, I don't wanna hear the echoes of the way we talk. Rearview mirror render, glitching out of sight, I'm driving through the jazz of the open highway night. No more holding on, no more looking back, just a driving boom bap on this asphalt track. Look forward, keep the hands on the wheel. Look forward, remembering how to feel. The distance is growing, the signal is weak, I'm finally finding the peace that I seek. Yeah, the muted trumpet cries like a siren in the dark as I cross the bridge and leave the boundary of the park. You thought I would stay trapped inside the frame, playing the loser in your psychological game, but I'm a creator, I design my own way. I don't sit around waiting for the colors to decay. I'm cropping out the borders of the state line sign. The future is an artboard and the copyright is mine. Hit the gas, let the trumpet sing. It's a rearview mirror render, fading in the dust, a broken down masterpiece, covered up in rust. I don't wanna see the streets where we used to walk, I don't wanna hear the echoes of the way we talk. Rearview mirror render, glitching out of sight, I'm driving through the jazz of the open highway night. No more holding on, no more looking back, just a driving boom bap on this asphalt track. But moving on is different than standing in the rain. I'm taking myself with me, I'm leaving you behind. The ultimate solution for a cluttered up mind. The skyline is gone, just stars now. Mirror is empty, keep driving, don't stop, don't stop. The key turns, the door opens, nothing but empty space. It's beautiful. Walk into the room, the walls are painted white, catching the reflection of the early morning light. There's no furniture, no shadows on the floor, no painful memories. waiting behind the door. It's a blank artboard, a completely clean slate. I didn't let your history dictate my fate. I breathe in the dust of a brand new start, the sweetest kind of medicine for a heavy heart. No traces of your scent, no echoes of your voice, just the quiet confirmation of a selfish, brilliant choice. I drop my bags down, the sound echoes wide. A massive empty canvas with nothing left to hide. I'm setting up the workspace, centering the desk, no longer tangled up in your complicated mess. Blank artboard, a brand new zip code, unpacking my soul at the end of the road. A neo, so warm, it's filling up the room, sweeping out the corners, sweeping out the gloom. I'm drawing my lines, picking out you, and none of this palette has a single drop of you. Blank artboard, shining in the sun, the healing of a lifetime has officially begun. Fresh paint, clean floors, open up the blinds, leaving all the clutter of the old days behind. Fresh paint, clean floors, let the music play. Everything is different starting from today. I plug in the speakers, let the lush harmonies fly, watching the clouds move across the foreign sky. I thought I'd be lonely, I thought I'd be scared, but this empty room is showing me how much I cared about my own sanity, my own peace of mind. The best kind of freedom that a designer could find. The soft percussion taps like a heartbeat reborn. A beautiful morning after a devastating storm. Yeah, set it up, make it mine, yeah. A brand new zip code, unpacking my soul at the end of the road. The neo, so warm, just filling up the room, sweeping out the corners, sweeping out the gloom. I'm drawing my lines, picking out you, and none of this palette has a single drop of you. Blank artboard, shining in the sun, the healing of a lifetime has officially begun. Doesn't